Rangers won, Dundee nil, but the most significant thing out of this game is the fact that the second and third spots have switched, because Aberdeen, as we brought you earlier on the day, got beat against Hibs, so Rangers shoot their way up the table to second spot, right? Some would say that's where they belong. I'm striving for a wee bit more than that, folks, but you know what? This game today was no bad, despite the 1-0 scoreline. Yeah, I wanted more goals, alright? Cards on the table, you always want more goals. 1-0 is never really going to cut it, alright? It ain't, because we've seen late on in this game of football that Rangers were a wee bit under pressure when Dundee went on the attack. As you could see here, Robin Propper had to clear a ball off the line. But for Rangers, it was all about winning today. It was tricky conditions. I don't know what storm it is. Does someone want to point out what's going on? What's this storm called? I don't know for the life of me what it's called, but there was a lot of wind up and down the world, the globe, storm, whatever. It seems like there's just one every day. But the big news ahead of the game, literally just ahead of the game, was the fact that the big man, Jack Butland, got injured in the build-up. So Liam Kelly makes his first appearance, his first competitive appearance for Rangers since when? 2017-18? I believe it is that long ago. So big injury there for, well, I'll say big injury for Butland. I mean, it had to be of decent length to knock him out of this. Maybe it's just a precaution thing. Honestly, I rate Butland. I don't want the guy to be long term, but I do rate Kelly. And if it is, a 2-month injury or a 6-week injury, I don't think we're going to be suffering too bad in the hands of Liam Kelly, quite literally. So, yeah, not too many complaints for me. He dealt with everything he had to today, and we kept a clean sheet. But Rangers, we had the chances. Danilo, that's the start 11. Danilo and Igamane, those two in about the front foot area of the pitch with Hadji in behind. That's what I want to see going forward. And you look at our bench, man. The only guy that came off the bench and did anything for me was Barami, because I rate Barami, but I just... Ross McCausland, man. Yeah, he's good against the tire in defence, but Jesus Christ, not good. But there were numerous crossbars and bars and posts being hit in the first half. Hadji hits the crossbar. What a finish this would have been. James Tavernier, after Yefty wins a free kick, got wiped out twice in the same instance of play, rattles the crossbar. Carson, not long after this, is forced into a save by Flokat Tierney. And then Igamane does another one of his runs. Igamane's just a joy to watch. Yeah, he may have missed a massive chance in the second half, right, to make it 2-0, and it made it a wee bit nervy. But he is a joy to watch, man, with his power, his pace, and just his the wee nutmegs he does, brilliant. But yeah, Danilo has a shot wide. Dundee pretty much end the first half here with a counter-attack, but they'll be massively disappointed because they didn't capitalise on it. But again, 45 minutes in for a Dundee side that have been hot and cold this season, that you can't particularly say that they've been absolutely fantastic. But again, they're just cementing on from what they did last year. I think there'll still be a wee bit of disappointment in the air for Dundee. The fact that they're 5 points behind their rivals, same city rivals in Dundee United, of course, just in the street. But I guess 5 points in this league is as close as the gap between the actual two stadiums. But we go into the second half, and quicker than you can say, Aberdeen are pish. Look at Tierney, makes it 1-0. Great wee play for Danilo. It's onside. They go to check it. It's literally on the halfway line as well. Is it more off than on? Who knows? Is it more on than off? Probably. So it's given. Alright, good goal. Goes round the goalie. Could have squared it for Hamza Igamane, but he didn't. And yeah, if you don't want to square it in these situations, I've got no problem. Just score it. You know what I mean? That's all you've got to do if you don't want to take your wee teammate to town, damn it. But after this chance for Rangers, I thought we'd build on it. We didn't. There was more chances. Tav headed it wide. Hadji scored an offside goal. Narrowly offside, but by 1 yard. That's more than just narrowly, my friend. But I would have liked to have seen Yanis Hadji get on the score sheet today, because I want all these people that have buried Yanis Hadji over the past couple of weeks and months I want an apology. This guy is more than good enough to be in this Rangers starting 11. And as you can see right now, he's earned it. He's brilliant. He is. And that's it. I do not understand why so many of our fan base did not want Yanis Hadji in this team. I'm honestly baffled. But it is what it is. McGee then clears McGee. He clears Igamani's shot off the line. Igamani rattles the crossbar for a Barami cross. So Barami, unfortunate for your son because he should have really got an assist here. But yeah, he should score. But Jesus Christ, I'm not power behind this. We've got unnecessary. But it's one of those ones where if we get beat or draw one each year, you would bury him for it. And I'm not going to sit here and joke and laugh about it, even though I kind of just did. But at the same time, if Dessers does this, you're going through him. You know what I mean? But Dessers is a proven striker. He's 30-year-old, for God's sake. He's like 9 years older than Igamani. Big miss though. Dundee straight after this have a shot cleared off the line by Proper. McCausland then wastes a bunch of opportunities towards the end. Guy's no good enough for Rangers, but 3 points certainly is, and that is where we're going to wrap this wee cheeky review up here, where we bow on top. Decent win for Rangers. They overtake Aberdeen, as we've been saying for a few weeks now. We knew that was going to happen. The aim for Rangers this season now, it's got to run in the Europa League, win the Scottish Cup, and close this 11-point gap. And that is the rest of the 24-25 season for Rangers. Yeah, that might not sound as glamorous as what we want it to be, but that's the reality.